You're listening to the Last Real Heroes. You're listening to the Last Real Heroes.
Ladies and gentlemen, Marks and Tricks, sit on your ass and listen to this. It's the Last Real Heels podcast, and I've been saying that for the same way for so many goddamn episodes. It sounds so fucking ridiculous now. I really hate it. We might just cut it out. Fuck that shit.
What will we say?
I don't know. Something about it'll be something. Who knows? It'll probably be the same thing. But I'm Urban Heretic 187 at URBANHERETIC 187.
He's been drinking.
I've been drinking.
Dude, what if...
I'm back, baby.
Dude, what if we, did a pre-record of you you made, an urban soundboard?
Yeah, and I never have to do it again.
Yeah.
Yep, that would work.
You also have to put in there the clothes, boots, and motorcycle from Terminator. I feel like that needs to be on our show more often. Also, get to the chopper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Austrian Death Machine.
Yeah, dude. Something from Jingle All the Way. There's got to be something good in there, man.
Sinbad was in that.
Yeah, dude, but what about the controversy about Sinbad being the genie, dude?
What?
The controversy, man. People say that Sinbad was in a movie about being he was a genie in a movie, and he's like, that never happened. And Shaq was in the movie as Kazam.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
And there's this whole fucking forum all over the place, dude. There's YouTube videos and all kinds of shit. It's deep, man. That rabbit hole's deep.
Conspiracy, man.
That rabbit hole's deep.
That's some dark internet web stuff.
Yeah, I spend a lot of time on there. Got a fucking lot of time to kill at work while I'm just sitting there fixing other people's mistakes, man.
That's crazy.
Can you imagine that I fix people's mistakes on the reg? Me, this drunk bastard on this show. It's deplorable. Imagine these people.
What people?
The people I'm fixing the mistakes for. What the fuck's wrong with them?
They're fucking up.
They're fucking up bad, dude. All right, man. This is J-Man. I got a couple hot details that came in through the Twitter real quick. Apparently at Lucha Gringo loves to put steel rods in his dick hole for fun. I asked why, and he said good times. I don't know. I don't know what to do with that.
I've come to expect nothing less from Casey.
That's the famous Lucha Gringo. Is he the first one, or did he steal it from the old guy?
I don't know.
It's a controversy there too. It's hard to tell, but he's from the famous MMM show.
Eminem show.
Yeah, dude, Eminem, man. That was one of the CDs, wasn't it? The Eminem show. Pro Wrestling Tees, dude. Do we ever put out any new merch?
Never.
Oh, we forgot. Fuck.
Where's Meef at? Meef or somebody can design something.
Dude, Meef cut us short, man. He didn't thank the heels.
He didn't thank the heels?
He didn't thank the fucking heels,
I was just talking to that bastard today.
What happened, man? We didn't get a thank you from Meef, dude. I read this big long post. He was thanking everybody. Forgot the heels, man.
Everybody forgot the...
Oh, the heels are dead again.
Oh, no. No, we've been down that road. Fuck that.
God, it's such a good road.
You can really get into your negative side.
Yeah, dude, just driving it into the ground, man.
Oh, it is fun,
bro. It's been when was the last one was EV Dub? That's been a while. That was before WrestleMania, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So we haven't talked about a bunch of shit. What do you think about the Taker retiring?
Oh man. I feel like it's a fucking travesty, man. It's a travesty to Roman.
It's a travesty to Roman, like it's bad for his image or whatever. Like everybody's pissed at him, or everybody's been pissed at him.
I just don't. I don't know. I can't complain. I actually enjoyed WrestleMania, minus the. Well, okay, I might have enjoyed the fucking John Cena fucking marriage proposal thing, but
oh man,
I kind of had to mark for that because that's like going big.
He went big, dude.
But you saw it coming a mile away. So.
Yeah, I'd been talking as soon as that match was announced. I knew that was what was going to happen. I was like, they're not going to put John Cena at WrestleMania in a throwaway match like this unless there's something big.
He got an easy night too. He didn't have to do much.
Yeah,
he just took bumps. That's all he did.
I don't know what's up with him taking bumps, dude. I feel like he should be at the point now where he's like, I ain't taking no more fucking bumps. I'm John Cena. I'm John fucking Cena, dude. That's what. But, I mean, Undertaker was only working once a year, getting paid probably like 6, 7, high 6, like basically 7 figures for one match, pretty much, man. That's big news, man. The match was pretty much just Reigns whipping his ass, you know, which was what you expected, really. That's what they really wanted to do, you know. They wanted to, you know, put this guy over in the fullest extent they could. And man,
are they giving Roman a streak? Is he gonna get a streak?
I don't know. Has he already lost though?
Probably.
Yeah, he lost.
What if it starts now?
He lost last year.
They'll rewrite their own history.
Yeah, they'll just delete all the WrestleManias off the network.
They'll change it.
I subscribed to the network again for this. Watched a couple Mid-Souths and have once again ended my subscription.
I'm on that free trial.
Yeah, I just closed mine though.
I gotta close mine too.
Yeah, dude, fuck that shit. I don't even watch any of that shit. I watch. If I want to watch some of that shit, I'll just steal it. Fuck those motherfuckers. They got plenty of money. They said they needed 1 million subscribers to break even off their pay-per-view thing. They're up to 1,000,750, I think, is what they announced last time. So that's just like, look at that.
How many of that's free trials?
I think like one. I think they said like 1.5 was actual paid. I'm not for sure on that, but I think that's what they said. They do this whole stock call every quarter. You can like listen to it.
Oh really?
Yeah. Vince is on that bitch, and like other fucking big wigs like the Kevin Dunn fucker and some guy named George something. I don't remember his last name. But yeah, dude, WrestleMania, man. Overall, I guess it was pretty good. You know, I tuned out after. I never.
Pitbull?
I didn't actually watch The Undertaker lose to. I still haven't watched that match.
Don't watch it.
I'm not going to. I haven't even watched the end. I don't even give a fuck. I don't need to see The Undertaker. I mean, I know it's like a big deal to watch him like walk out and shit, but like I don't want to see it. Like I don't want to see it. And it's not like I hate Roman Reigns. Me and you have actually been kind of like not necessarily Roman Reigns supporters, but you know, we understand what the dude's deal is. He's a fucking big ass dude in the Samoan family, the Samoan dynasty that that chicks like, you know, I mean, and is athletic. You know, he's not fucking the greatest. Dude, I saw the
People
GIF.
talk about him all the fucking time.
Dude, I saw what broke my heart was the GIF where he was reversing the tombstone and couldn't lift Taker. You know, do you remember that part from the match?
Oh my god!
And he like lifted him like 2 or 3 times.
There's a lot of bad stuff.
Man, good lord! I kicked my water. Glad it wasn't a beer. Water's free. But this motherfucker, dude, I don't understand what I know it was probably tired or something, but that was the only thing that really turned me off of that match, that spot, because like CM Punk lifted that motherfucker. He reversed that and he lifted that motherfucker. And CM Punk's been getting a lot of heat, man, because of AJ Lee and her book. You heard about this controversy?
Oh, the controversies.
The wrestling Twitter, dude, the top place for drama, man. There's so many wrestlers that say, like, they get mad on social media, and it's a lot of the more thin-skinned ones, and they'll get mad whenever someone says, like, critiques them, and they'll be like, oh, well, you don't even wrestle. You can't say anything like that to me. And then, like, a bunch of fans will get mad as fuck. And it's fucking ridiculous. They're like, oh, so does that mean I can't, if someone cooks me food and it sucks, I can't complain? Does that mean if, you know, I watch a movie and it sucks, I can't say it sucks? And a few wrestlers have been like, yeah, exactly. And I'm just like, that doesn't make any goddamn sense. That blows my fucking mind.
What's the heel proportion to that number there? Is it a lot of heels doing it?
Like, oh shit, I keep dropping shit, dude. What's wrong with fidgeting? I need a fidget wheel right now. You know those little fidget wheels? God damn. Dude, I don't know. It's faces, heels. It's just mostly the thin-skinned people, you know, most of the people that can't fucking... It's usually lower level guys or guys that have been doing it for fucking ever that aren't anywhere. They get butthurt as fuck. Like, because they're not anywhere, and they'll be like, I got like 800 followers, and then there's some jackass Mark on Twitter like me has like a bunch. And I know that like my number's like totally padded, but like there's like 3,000 or 4,000 at least, maybe 6 or 7 that are like legit on there. I don't know how many are actually padded, because like a lot of them are like actual people, and like I know who the fuck they are, and I go through my fucking list trying to unfollow people all the time, and they don't. If they follow me and they don't like suck ass, I won't unfollow them. You know, I should, but
Twitter tips.
But dude, these people, I was going off on that. You know, I went off on the tangent from the CM Punk thing, the AJ Lee thing. They're mad about this little thing she wrote in her book about talking about selfies and you know, having like self-respect, and that was fucking just people trying to with daddy issues or something, trying to, you know, fill a void in their heart. And I'm just like, who gives a fuck? And there's hundreds of people talking about this. Hundreds, dude. Hundreds. What the fuck are these people doing with their lives? Why does it fucking matter?
I seem to remember the free speech.
Yeah, dude, like, it's her fucking book. She can
do whatever she wants.
She could be like, I like fucking monkeys in this book. I like fucking like refrigerators, and like put pictures of her actually fucking a monkey fucking a refrigerator, dude.
Wow.
Yeah, dude.
Wow.
And dude,
top notch.
Yeah, dude, 5 stars. And I'm just like, what the fuck is going on? Everyone wants to cry all the time on wrestling Twitter, dude. I mean, I'm getting blocked left and right, man. Calling people marks. I saw this fucking mark today say that, oh man, I hate it when fans call each other marks or smarks. He's like, that's bullshit. I'm like, fuck this guy. This is one guy that we've known on Twitter for years. We were at a show with him and we didn't even go up and talk to him. Should I name drop him?
You don't name drop him on the fucking podcast.
But he's a mark, dude.
No, dude. No, dude, I don't want no trouble with nobody.
I don't want no heat. Swig a beer for heat.
That's some fucking... you gotta pay for that kind of shit.
Oh, dude, we need to start some Patreon podcasts where we like just tell secrets on people and people pay us, dude.
Yeah.
We got lots of secrets, bro.
Now the gimmick's starting to get real.
Yes, dude. Now we figured it out, dude. But, man, the WrestleMania thing, we went on a huge tangent. I don't know. It wasn't like a bad idea for Roman to do it, but man, they should have done. He was too fucking old, you know. Like he couldn't move well enough to keep Roman looking good. If this would have been 2 or 3 years ago, he would have made Roman look like $1 million, and everybody in the world would be kissing Roman's ass. Instead, we have these fucking people on Twitter writing letters to the WWE at WWE, and they have this fucking picture of a letter they wrote, handwritten. Half of it's misspelled because these fucking WWE marks don't even know what the fuck they're doing sometimes. Fucking half a fucking brain cell out here fucking... I don't think Roman Reigns is good. I don't like seeing him on my television. He's like John Cena, but not as good. Please put AJ Styles or Shinsuke Nakamura on my TV. That's what it's like. And I'm just like, man, who the fuck are these people? That's my Twitter rant, bro.
Yeah, swig a beer for that.
Any other WWE news you want to talk about? A lot of shit's happened, dude. Shinsuke is he debuted on SmackDown. He hasn't wrestled yet. A lot of people are, you know, his debut was fucking. I don't know if you saw it. They just did the dude playing the violin. He walked out and made Dolph Ziggler look like a fucking jackass. Dolph Ziggler, that's a guy that just can't catch a break, dude. When he won that world belt that one time and cashed it in, and everybody was screaming when he had AJ Lee and Big E, and it was like, I think he cashed in on Alberto or maybe, and everybody was screaming. God, what happened to that guy? Now he's just like a dork. He's just a fucking dork, man. I think it's because he dated Amy Schumer. Dropped out those sex secrets. She foiled his career. Wait, maybe she dropped out the sex secrets. It's all over now.
Whatever it is.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Shinsuke, though, man, he debuted. When that guy finally wrestles, these people, when he gets seen on this large scale, I wonder if you think he's going to catch on like crazy? I think he will. I think he will, man. And when you see this crowd, dude, the whole people are singing his theme music.
Dude, he's got it.
He's fucking the charisma. It's there. He's like the king.
Totally just... his fucking interest is in New Japan, though.
You think so? I think he would like to wrestle like...
Philip agrees.
I think he would like to wrestle like John Cena on a big stage. and like, you know, AJ Styles on an even bigger stage than what he did, it'd have to be Wrestlemania because they wrestled at the Tokyo Dome in front of like 40 or 50,000 people. So I think Mania is probably the only card that tops that. Dude, that would blow everyone's mind. Those guys would fucking kill it. What about those other guys, the top guys, as everyone calls them? I call them bottom guys. And Casey calls them Lucy Bottom Butt Boys or something. The Revival. You heard about this tag team?
No.
Everybody loves this tag team. And they're... I was talking to Super Beaner, at Super Beaner. He actually wants to be on the podcast. And he wants to talk about lucha lore. Like the actual Aztec lore behind it. He's like, I know a lot about that shit. And he's like, you could tie some shit together. He told me this recently. But this motherfucker...
That sounds like a good idea.
All right, we'll do that. But this dude, he was talking. He's big fans of these guys, and he's been on a big tirade lately about the flippy wrestlers and how they all just look like Cirque du Soleil, whatever it is. And except for pretty much like he thinks Ricochet's good. Because Ricochet can, everything Ricochet does in the ring, despite whatever happens on Twitter, whatever he's doing with his whole contract thing, because he's very sour, and there's two sides of this. You know, you're either like, yo, man, you signed the fucking contract, which is a way valid point, and then, or you're like, yo, dude, they told me a date, and then they fucked me off, which is also a valid point, but. When dealing with a big company, anything can fucking happen, dude. Anything can fucking happen. And if you signed a contract, there's no telling what they can do, dude. They could, like, there's probably ways they could even like bounce out of that 3-season clause. You know, there's no telling what's in that fucking thing. You know, do you think he honestly read every fucking word in that contract? I doubt it. He may have. You know, he may be smarter than I'm giving him, but I doubt he did. You know, what do you think? Young fucking dude. This was 4 years ago now, basically.
Well, it seems likely.
You think? Yeah, dude. I mean, you know, and other guys like Cobb and others, I doubt they read that whole fucking thing either, dude. He was just breaking into the fucking business and they grabbed him up. Like he wasn't hadn't been in there very long at all. You know, he'd been there a while, but not very long at all. And I don't know, man. I feel like, you know, the Moth probably read everything. He probably got 2 or 3 lawyers to look at that motherfucker because he's that kind of dude. But these other dudes were like, you know, more like athletes. You know, the Moth is a fucking stockbroker. You know,
yeah.
I don't know. When you get
takes acting classes.
Yeah, when you get that kind of offer, man. When you get that kind of offer, they're like, you're going to be on this fucking television show for fucking Robert Rodriguez. Who's gonna say no to that, dude? You're from dusk till dawn. What the fuck? Let's sign up, bro. I mean, of course.
Where do I sign up?
Yeah,
for sure. Sip a beer for that.
Especially whenever you're fucking.
Where do we sign up?
You're fucking like working these indie shows, man. Because back then, I mean, the indie scene's exploded since then. Back then, dude, these shows there wasn't as many shows. You know, PWG was big, but it wasn't as big. And now, you know, no one can get tickets anymore to PWG. Fucking nobody, except for, like, the regulars. They supposedly give, like, heads up to the regulars. They, like, give them pre-sales. What do you think about that? That's fucked up, I think, man. I think that's fucked up a little bit. Because, like, you got these other dudes. And it has to be, like, the regulars that are, like, really in with certain people. I know some of them. We know some of them. And those are, like, cool people. But I just think it's, like, sucks for people that are trying to go. Because I've tried to go twice. And neither time. One time I could have got tickets, but I was putting in my card info. I had actually got the tickets. They were in my cart, and I was putting my card info.
You talking about PWG?
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Oh yeah, dude, PWG. And how dude, it just sucks because like they give people
well, of course, yeah.
I mean, just like, you know, other like Lucha does that for their fans, but like because they're such small venues, you know.
Well, you don't pay for tickets.
Yeah, but they still do. Supposedly they give, you know, a little heads up to some of the regulars, you know, that are there every time. I've heard rumors of this. What about their idea? They liked our idea. You think they're going to use that? That'd be
it wouldn't be the first idea they've used.
We got a lot of good ideas. They should hire us up as idea, man. And talent scouts, man. God, talent scouts, man. This talent's getting scooped up.
We get to work with Uncle DJ.
Dude, will we drop the ball?
Probably.
Yeah.
I mean, I probably would. You probably wouldn't, but I probably would.
Dude, there's a lot of talent out there, man. I could definitely point some fingers in some directions, man. I've been watching a lot of people. There's this guy, Austin Theory. He was trained by AR Fox. The kid's 19. He's fucking 19, dude, and he is fucking just killing it. Like, he's just killing it. And this is some guy that some company needs to grab now. He can high fly like a motherfucker, and they can turn this dude into, like, you know, a big deal. A big fucking deal. He's, like, pretty good size. He's definitely, like, he's bigger than, like, Daniel Bryan, you know? I don't know, dude. What about seeing, I watched a lot of this Flow Slam over the weekend. There was Tier 1 was on there, which that had Darius Carter. And a 4-way with Bobby Fish, Sonny Kiss, and Keith Lee, man, Limitless Keith Lee, and that shit was all those. You know, Darius Carter's one of our favorites. Keith Lee,
hell yeah.
Keith Lee is in my top 5 to watch right now. He is like one of my top 5 for probably top 3. The dude's fucking insane. He's huge as fuck. Like, and he can just throw people around. He's like fucking just a big dude. He's like Jeff Cobb. But then I go to fucking I go on Twitter and I look on the Twitters and I see Byron Turk at this show and he's standing next to Keith Lee and Byron Turk looks fucking huge, man.
What?
Why is Byron Turk looking so huge, dude?
What's he doing? You think he's on some peds?
I don't know, man. This guy's looking fucking jacked, dude. And it's I'm just like, man, these wrestlers aren't they're not the same size, I guess, as, you know, they look so much bigger, you know, and I mean, it's like, you know, he wasn't the same size muscle-wise, but, like, this fucking, there it is right there. Dude, Keith Lee is the fucking man, dude. This guy's huge. And Byron, look at that guy. And then fucking Byron Turk, dude. Fucking.
That's just because Byron's closer to the camera.
It has to be some type of fucking... There has to be some type of fucking voodoo shit going on, man. There's some type of voodoo shit. I think Byron Turk's fucking using PEDs, bro. He's having that surgery like Kyle, except he isn't going like full on to the basketball player. He's just getting like stilts put in his legs. Because I swear, dude, when I met Byron the first time, he was like 5'8". I was like towering over him.
So HGH, we're whittling down.
I think he's taking stem cells.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. I think he's playing
like cracking the necks and sucking out
yeah,
the
dude.
juices.
I think he's playing some type of like game on Twitter of being like, oh man, I'm pro life and all this stuff. But then he's taking the stem cells, bro. And look at the size of that guy. Did you see him, dude? But controversy. God bless him. Beep all that out. Just fucking make like a snowy noise, like when the TV fucks up. Just shh. I want all that over that. Oh, no, just over Byron's name, and everybody can guess who I'm talking about. That'd be even better. The dude, he went to a Tier 1 show.
He was on Twitter.
It's either Hokey or Byron, because they were both there. Byron met Hokey, man.
All right.
Hokey's working with CZW now.
Sweet.
People need to grab up these fucking people off Twitter that are talented. Like, I'm serious. CZW are fucking geniuses for grabbing Hokey. That dude is a Twitter machine. Like, literally, I would put that, if I was, why didn't WWE grab this guy? I'd have him gifting all our shit with the highest tech equipment you can fucking find. I know it's probably, you know, but this dude's gifting 3 shows at once sometimes. It doesn't even make sense. The fuck, has he got 3 computers? It blows my mind, man. The CZW grabbed him up, man. It's fucking, that's how you do it, man. They need to be grabbing people up. People need to do that because we're all so passionate about the business. Well, we used to be. Now we're scorned lovers.
Who?
Well, you've always hated the business.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh man, swig of beer for hating the business. Also on that show, man, I was not even finished my Hokey point.
But it's totally a love-hate thing.
Yeah, they had Matt Riddle and Pentagon. My dudes, 2 other of my guys in the top 5. What's up with you and the Matt Riddle dislike?
Has he gotten better?
I don't know when he was bad.
Oh, it was some sloppy shit he did with Cage.
I blame Cage. Hey, beep that out too.
Oh, god damn it.
No, you can leave it in there. I don't give a flying fuck.
It was...
Look, Cage is a hell of a wrestler, man. But man, him on Twitter sometimes, they get salty on some shit with some people sometimes, and I'm just like, man, you should relax. Dude, you're a fucking giant. Like, you are jacked. You are fucking talented. You can work him. For his promos, he can work it, man. Like, he doesn't like, he doesn't have to be like fucking eloquent. He's a fucking jacked ass giant dude, but he has good catchphrases and shit. I'm just like, fuck the fucking bullshit. I know this dude jacked his gimmick, and some other shit's happening. Like, he's had some stuff with some relationships and so on and so forth. I'm just like, fuck it, dude. You should just not talk about it. Why even acknowledge it? Just keep doing your thing. He didn't even do the Trump thing regularly. He was so mad about that Trump thing. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, he's so mad. But I understand it. But god damn, dude, he's so talented. He could just be fucking go hitting the fucking pumping the iron.
Rise above, bro.
Rise above. John Cena. All he does on his Instagram is just post random ass pictures. No captions.
My god.
It's John Cena, man.
What have we done?
What about the working relationship with AAA and Impact Wrestling?
What's going on there?
You think we're going to have some intersection with Lucha Underground? Dorian has said that it's totally possible.
Wrestlers, but they can't have the fucking gimmicks.
I don't understand that because, like, they're starting
it's just like them working on the indies.
Yeah. And like, well, I know if it's going to be like TV, but I don't understand that because like what are they going to? Is he going to be like Judas Macias from Mil Muertes? Like, is that what they're going to do for him if he worked there? Which I know he has history in TNA, but like that sucks. Like Mil Muertes is the fucking baddest character he's ever fucking played. Like that dude is a fucking badass. He just wrestled hardcore. He jobbed a Hardcore Holly in Chicago. He jobbed a Hardcore Holly.
I bet it made a bunch of money.
Oh, dude, he sold. I bet he sold more motherfucking masks. I bet than he could bring, dude. I bet he has fucking like to go order on the mask, man. Because I allegedly saw 5 or 6 people buying masks on Twitter, allegedly, and that's just fuckers that posted on Twitter. So, and there's probably 300 or 400 people there. Maybe 200. I don't know the capacity. How many people do you think were there? 200?
You stooging people?
Usually. No one listens anymore. It doesn't matter, right?
That's true.
But yeah, man. I bet he made goddamn couple $1,000 just off masks.
He ain't hurting.
Dude, and I bet his booking fee. I wonder what his booking fee is. And I wonder if there's like there has to be like a clause in there that Lucha Underground gets like some points.
Yeah.
Get some points. And this would be a smart idea, I think, for them to lease out their gimmicks. I'm sure that's what they've worked out.
So it's like a fucking video game company.
Yeah. What about like Swerve, man? He's taking Killshot, all mentions of Killshot off his Twitter profile.
What the hell's going on?
I ain't trying. I'm throwing people under the bus left and right, dude. It's shoot week. Fuck it. It's for entertainment. It's for entertainment's sake. Everything you hear on this podcast is fake.
It's all fake.
Yeah, I made it all up. But dude, I don't know. That really like he's really close with Ricochet, and I don't know if that has anything to do with it. Which we talked briefly about his very scorned on the Twitter. He'll say something every day. MLW's tweeting out #free Ricochet. And MLW's salty with Lucha Underground anyway because of that whole Netflix on Lucha's coming in March. Doesn't come till like a month or 2 later.
Yeah, fuck you.
Dude, even if it was going to come in March, I bet they changed it to piss that. Dude, fucking Court Bauer allegedly looks like a chicken nugget. Confirmed. I don't know, man. Impact has been really hitting a stride, I would say. Like, kinda. They have Josh Matthews on there, which that dude's a fucking heat seeker. He's pissing everybody. He even gets me sometimes with some of the most stupid shit he says. He even fucking makes me be like, man, this guy sucks.
Yeah, I feel it every day.
That guy fucking...
I just don't like Josh Matthews.
That guy, but like, dude, that guy fucking... He's just good at pissing you off. He's really good at that. And I guess that's what they're doing with him. But I
He's
just
doing a good job.
I hate seeing it's not. But to me, it's not even like heat. Like I want to see him. It's heat. Like God damn it, this is the worst part of the show. Like God, why is this guy on here? The show would be at least 2 times better if this guy wasn't fucking on here. But nope, he's on there. And the fucking dude. They brought back Big Papa Pump though. As like they had a match, and they brought back Scott Steiner as like this dude that apparently helped out Josh Matthews, which that popped me. You know, if you're gonna bring back, just look at WWE brought back Goldberg. So Impact was like, who's the one of the few guys that have legit actually beat Goldberg that we can bring back? Scott fucking Steiner. I think there's like 4 or 5 guys that have beat Goldberg: Steiner, Brett, Nash. Triple H.
Ooh, a new Nash, huh?
I think Triple H is the only guy that beat him in the WWE now besides Brock. Brock just beat him at the Mania, which that was only a 3-minute match. Goldberg wrestled like 6 minutes total. His whole comeback.
God damn. Dude, that's how you do it.
Dude, I bet. Dude, I would like to know how much he got paid and figure out how much he got paid by second. Because, like, that's the only way you're going to make it even feel like a small amount, but then you're going to be like, oh, man, it's by second. Yeah. Even it's still going to be like at least a 4 or 5 figure digit for a second. It has to be, wouldn't it? I don't know.
Yeah, probably.
I don't know. He had to make probably like $1 million, didn't he?
In case it might be fucking 5 digits.
He had to make $1 million, I would think. He had to make 7 figures to come back. He's Goldberg.
Let's do the math.
Let's do it, dude.
So 6 times 60.
Well, that's 360.
Is it? Really? Crazy.
Yeah. 6 times 60 is 360.
That's how many seconds. So divide. We'll say 1 million by 360.
$2,777 a second. If he made $1 million. That's fucking ridiculous, man.
God damn.
And I bet he didn't even wrestle that long. I bet it was less time than that. The Brock was the longest match he had. The Mania match was the longest match he'd had.
It had to be a little longer, right?
Yeah, dude. God damn. Goldberg, man. You can't hate it. Like, I hate Goldberg, but god damn, you can't hate the hustle. That's what it is. It's a fucking business, dude.
Oh, man. 6 minutes and a payday.
But, man, if Impact and Lucha...
You did have to do the fucking promos, too.
If Impact and Lucha work together, I think that if they could cut the bullshit out of Impact, I think it would be a smart idea. Probably.
I think you see another NWO.
So you could do a lot of things. There could be a lot of things. You could be Versus, which could be very cool. Invasion type stuff going on. But see, the only problem with me is TNA has this Jeff Jarrett stink, or it's just Impact now, and I just don't like Jeff Jarrett, man. But he would have to lose, but I don't feel like he's the kind of guy that is gonna lose, you know. And I guess unless he made a lot of money, like he held up Vince and then lost to China. So I guess he's willing to do the job if he's gonna lose, if he's gonna get paid well. But dude, I don't know, man. Just imagining Dario Cueto getting hit with a guitar is fucking fucked up to me.
Yeah.
I just don't want to see that. Like I could take
stunt double.
I could take Matanza, but not, dude. You know, Luis would do his own stunt.
Oh, crazy bastard.
Dude, that's a fucking wild man. I think it could be good. TNA has a lot of good guys there, man. They're bringing in they have Josh Barnett showing up, and that guy has fucking his Twitter he's hundreds of thousands of followers. You know, he's on UFC. I mean, that's just a good idea. That's just good fucking business. And then you have they have Bobby Lashley, which I've always kind of been a fan of him. You know, he's not the worst. He's kind of generic character wise, but he's a hell of an athlete. And they got guys like Trevor Lee, Andrew Everett. They brought in fucking Laredo Kid. They got some good high flyers. Garza's there from the Rebellion with Phoenix and Pentagon and Daga. Garza's there, Garza Jr. So there's kind of overlapping already. Where's Daga going to end up? Is Daga going to end up in the Impact Arena, man?
They'd be stupid not to do it.
I feel like that he's kind of held up right now because of Lucha as well, Lucha Underground. I bet he's salty. I bet he's not saying it, but I bet that motherfucker's salty, bro.
I bet he's salty at somebody else.
You think so? Yeah. He might not be salty. I don't know. But goddamn, if he
was salty, he'd be salty at somebody else.
I don't know I don't know if he's coming back, man. I don't know if he's coming back or not. You know, I don't know when he's been there and when he hasn't been. So
that's true.
I don't know what his story is.
We don't know everything.
I thought somebody said something at a point that he got ripped to shreds. That's what Cobra Moon said, right?
But they had the whole vignette.
They hadn't showed it yet.
They had that whole in the fucking teaser.
Yeah, the sword.
Yeah.
But she said Pindar ripped him to shreds in one of the vignettes that have aired. I'm pretty sure.
This could be just bullshitting.
Could be bullshit.
Manipulating.
Could be tied up somewhere being a sex slave.
We don't know.
We don't know. He could come back in a fucking gimp suit.
Story's yet to be written.
He could come out in a gimp suit.
And I really don't know what happens anyway. So
Gimp suit.
Gimp suit. It's got to happen.
Oh, man, there's got to be a gimp suit at some point. But, dude, Daga, he just busted out into AEW on Sin Cara Mil Muertes against Michael Elgin. They wrestled, I read it was a 16-minute match. Elgin went over, but the crowd fucking was just all over Daga. Like, please come back, and loved him. Which that's really cool for him because, you know, he doesn't have, like, the mask gimmick. And the mask gimmick gets you over because you got fucking props to sell. So, you know, you do cool moves, you got cool masks, people love by that. They're like, hey, bring him back so we can buy more masks and get chopped by him and all that bullshit like Pentagon and Phoenix and all these other guys do. But this Daga, man, he came out dressed like a fucking cowboy and shit. He had a fucking cowboy hat on and shit. But, man, he killed it apparently. I can't wait to watch it. I might get the show, I might steal it, I don't know. You never know. I pay for the Flow Slam. I pay for the New Japan. Pay for the UFC. It's $40 a month, man.
So that was a big tangent, wasn't it?
I don't fucking know what the fuck we were talking about.
Well, yeah, we went off on the whole TNA and
Daga, yeah, he could be in TNA at some point. That could work for him. If I don't know how he's going to do in Lucha Underground though. You know, I want to see what's going to happen with that whole situation. It's a scary situation. I fucking hate Impact Wrestling, but I don't hate it because, like, I started.
But like the Lucha gimmicks or even the AAA dudes, they could get over.
Yeah, they can make some serious fucking money, especially if they, let them. And they totally have a lot of potential to fucking do some things. Like the Lucha World Cup, it's an awesome concept when it's done right. And you see
TNA's been doing that for fucking years.
Yeah. And last year...
2 years, I guess.
Last year they didn't really send any ROH people because, you know, ROH is now buddied up with New Japan and PWG is kind of working with them too. So I think, you know, I mean, people there's going to be these groups that kind of stand together. And I feel like that, you know, this is just how it's going to have to be, really. You know, Lucha Underground couldn't really go with
TV. It's not the territory days anymore. It's the TV territory days.
Yeah, and you know, Noah has an Impact with a relationship with Impact and AAA as well. So and Noah's got a lot of great people. But see, Noah used to work with New Japan, so it's kind of screwy, man. Like there's so many little small things that overlap.
Everybody's working with everybody.
When is Vince just going to put a little money in everybody's pocket and take over?
It's the only logical course.
I feel like he might already be there.
I'm doing it secretly.
Vince, man. Money, man. He's about to do a women's tournament.
That's probably why we don't have jobs. We badmouth the fucking WWE for so long.
It's true. But yeah, man. WWE's about to pull in a women's tournament like they did the Cruiserweight tournament and the UK tournament. It's going to be all women. I think they're going to do 32 women from all over. Some of the British ladies, like Nixon Newell and I think Dahlia Black, if she gets healed up, and Tony Storm, all those people are getting picked up. Those are all good people. I like watching all those. I like watching all those girls work, man. They're all fucking just quality grapplers.
Quality grapplers.
Yeah, man.
Dude, what about Drunk Flair's fucking question?
Oh man, we're gonna get to that in just a second. Who do you think they're gonna grab else though? Like from around, who do you think they're gonna grab from Mexico? That's the one thing I can't figure out. You know, do you think they're gonna go after a couple AAA girls that aren't being used that well, or do you think that they're gonna go after CMLL girls? Because last time they went after CMLL, they got Dorada, Masquerita Dorada, and turned him into Grand Metalik or whatever his name is, or the cruiserweight. I feel like they might go after the CMLL girls. They already grabbed the Black Lotus triad for it. 2 of them, I'm pretty sure.
Well, if they go after the AAA, you know ties are being formed.
Yeah.
Conspiracy theories, bro.
Man. Swig a beer for conspiracies.
We're deep in there.
Let me see. Let me plug... I'm pulling up the questions, but let me plug the Scrapomania real quick. Scrapomania 3. OTT Wrestling, that was on Flow Slam. Everyone needs to check that out for the 6-man main event. It had the Elite in it. Had fucking I don't remember if this was the one with Will Ospreay, Swerve, and Ryan Smiley, or the one with Ricochet, and I don't know. There was a lot of dudes going on. You need to watch that. You need to watch they did a fucking commercial in the middle of the match. The Young Bucks did for all their fucking merch and shit. They just like got the mic while they had him in a camel clutch, and they're just like, go to youngbucks.com.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, dude, the Young Bucks fucking, they're still killing it. They're just finding every little, when you think they're out of fucking shit, they can't do anything else more ridiculous. They find something else to fucking do that's just ridiculous and further kill the business. You gotta love it, man. Killing the town. Go out there and do every fucking hot spot in the fucking world. Like, the town's dead. We can't ever come back. Everybody paid $15 to see somebody do every fucking finishing move in the whole fucking world in one match. And it's done. The town's killed. You gotta watch the Evolve shows. I don't know, it's been a while, but the highlight matches I'll say is Darby Allin and Ethan Page. And I think it was the I Quit match. Might have been the last one. I don't know. The one that was over the WrestleMania weekend, that fucking thing was fucking great. Those two dudes kicked each other's asses. Ethan Page and him have had this long-standing rivalry. You got to watch Matt Riddle. Pretty much all of his work can't put that dude over enough. I love watching this dude work because he goes so MMA, but then does other shit that's wrestling. I don't know. Just gotta watch both those things all the time, I guess. And then Keith Lee, watch all his fucking matches, all the Evolves he was on. Watch the Catch Point Tag Team title match. Jaka and Chris Dickinson against Hot Sauce and Fred Yeha. That's good shit, man. That's good shit. The New Japan, I'm actually behind 2 shows in the New Japan. I didn't watch this past weekend. But Juice Robinson, remember Juice? He's going after the fucking Intercontinental title now.
All right.
Yeah, dude, it's great, man. Juice cusses. That dude is just like, fuck you, Tanahashi! And he'll just fucking run across the ring. That's great stuff, man. I love watching that shit. That's all the wrestling I've been watching, man. I've been watching so many hours of fucking wrestling. I'm trying to pull the questions up. I know that Lucha Gringo asked us, let's name the reasons why Undertaker is better than Sting. What stance do you take on this?
Oh, man.
You're a Sting fan.
I'm a Sting fan.
So you think Sting's better, correct?
I didn't say that. I get nostalgia with Sting. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I grew up watching was Sting. And I kind of give him, like, extra points, even though, he looks bad sometimes or whatever. But, he didn't go out like no Undertaker. And that's all I can say about it. He didn't have to wrestle some shit. Well, he did wrestle some shit match, but he didn't look as bad as The Undertaker when he went out.
Yeah, and his last was the Seth Rollins match, wasn't it? When where Seth powerbombed him for the belt.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah. Oh man, I don't know what that was. It wasn't bad, but it was. Seth was wrestling really reckless. You know, he was wrestling full on against a dude that should not be wrestling against full on.
Wait, who's the next old guy to retire then?
The next old guy to retire?
Yeah. They're going to give it to fucking Ambrose, ain't they? What's he doing?
Oh, wow. That would be crazy, wouldn't it? Rollins gets Sting, Reigns. Urban, the guy that doesn't even like wrestling, comes up with this crazy theory about the Shield reforming and have already have all these legends under their belts. That's crazy, dude. I never even thought about that. Reigns with Taker, Rollins with Sting. I don't know who Big Show's talked about retiring. He was supposed to retire at WrestleMania, and then he came back and got beat up by Braun Strowman again. And they broke the ring this past weekend or last week or something on Raw. Damn, dude, who is the next legend to retire? Would it be Jericho, you think? Man, he's in such good shape. Triple H?
It doesn't have to be anytime soon, you know.
Could it be Triple H?
It could be a slow burn.
Yeah.
Real slow. Considering how long have they been separated now?
It's been a while. And they've only had a little bit of interaction. Kane's got to retire at some point, but he's not on that level. He's running for mayor of Knoxville, bro.
Oh wow, crazy.
Yeah, dude, it's all over the place. You think he's gonna win?
It's Tennessee.
Jerry Lawler lost though. I don't know how the fuck Jerry Lawler lost in Memphis.
Dude, Lawler.
I think it was rigged.
Lawler is so popular.
I think it was fucking rigged. I think it was fucking
You go to a
rigged.
wrestling show, everybody's trying to shake Jerry Lawler's hand.
Yeah.
That's how it is.
I think it was rigged. There's no way Jerry Lawler lost an election.
Even when he's in a fucking box.
Yeah. Man, I'm a bigger Undertaker fan. I love them both. I love both these dudes, but Taker, I watched more WWF than I did WCW for the most part. When the NWO thing was going on, I watched them both literally every Monday night. And then when their Thursday shows, I watched both of them. But I got to go Taker because, man, he was the only guy that I thought could legit beat Hogan. Back when I didn't think the Warrior beat Hogan. I thought that was bullshit. I thought it was rigged. I was like, Warrior can't beat Hogan. But when Taker beat Hogan, I was like, yeah, man, that guy. Did you see that guy? He was dead. Did you see that fucking guy? He was fucking dead. And he had like crazy gloves on, and his face was all pale. His eyes were purple and shit. I don't know, man. Okay, we got another question from Drunk Flair. What's better for locker room morale? Drugs or orgies? Woo.
I'll take this one. You know, I think it's going to have to be a little mixture of both.
You think it's a mixture of both? Drug-induced orgies?
Yeah.
I feel like if you have the right drugs going through the orgies will actually be better.
Probably.
Yeah. Like, you don't want to, you know...
And I would totally down for it. I'm down for it.
Encourage it.
That's going to I encourage it. I'm not going to do it.
Just imagine the steroids, too.
Oh, my God. Let me have some.
Remember back when you were jacked off steroids?
I remember when I used to be strong.
You were, like, kind of jacked, though, weren't you?
I was pretty jacked for my size.
Dude, what happened?
I went to work in a fucking factory. It killed my soul. Took away my smile.
Dude, Rich Products.
I fucking hate that place.
I bet
that place made me want to kill myself. I fucking hate that place.
Dude, I bet some of the people that listen to this buy Rich Products.
I bet they do.
Like their cheese sticks.
Oh my God.
We were at the one...
Let me just tell you, I can't say anything because I'll get sued.
I worked there for like fucking 3 months. And, dude. Yeah. Some of the food tastes good, but man, there's some roughnecks making it sometimes. There's some strict guidelines on some shit, though. But some stuff's definitely cutting the corner, bro. There's some corners fucking cut, man. The orgies, though, man. The drug-induced orgies. I think you got to mix them up, man. If you don't mix them up, then I feel like you're not really reaching the full potential.
That's what I was going to say. Reaching your full potential. You're just not doing it.
You got... John Jones said you got to take the dick pills. He's like, if you've never had sex and taken the dick pills, you haven't lived. He's like, I'm not even 30, and I'm taking dick pills and having the greatest sex ever.
All right. Sounds like I'm going to get some dick pills.
I thought you did that once.
Yeah, but not the good ones. It made me feel funny.
I was I was reading that some of those dick pills at the like gas station are just like Viagra and Cialis sold by like Mexicans, like Mexican like pharmacy things, you know, like illegally. Mm-hmm. And they're like imported up here, and then like they'll get busted for selling like the product and they'll just name it something else.
Nice.
That's what I read.
So
Joe Rogan said that.
I need to look for the constantly changing fucking dick pill.
Fire crotch. Wasn't one of them named Fire crotch or something?
Oh no, man. There were some fucked up ones I remember.
Doesn't sound appetizing. Fire crotch. Well, I mean, I get maybe. Depends on how you look at it.
It's whatever you're into.
Yeah.
I took some dick pills. I don't care.
Hell yeah, dude. We had another question, but I don't remember what it was.
Was it about how Meef didn't fucking like?
Dude, Meef cut us off, man. He didn't plug the heels. He didn't thank the heels, man. The heels thank Meatloaf every day. We wake up praying to Meef, go to bed praying to Meef. That's our British brother from another mother. We offered him housing.
It's true.
I told him to come farm.
He offered me housing too.
Dude, we need to go to the UK.
Dude, that's an expensive trip. But the Trailer Park Boys did it.
Yeah, if the Trailer Park Boys could do it, the Hills could do it. We could do a GoFundMe, right?
We'll get with Johnny Von Retro and do a...
That guy's got heat.
Get some shady deals.
That guy's got heat.
Got heat, huh?
Yeah, he did this podcast with me and that Jay Lost the Day on that other thing, and he kept hitting the microphone. Like the whole podcast. Like, well, basically just when the Jay Lost the Gay guy was talking, he would just be like... like the whole show. But he was doing it like hidden, so no one knew. So dude goes to edit the fucking show, and it's just for like 2.5 fucking hours. Oh my god. The guy was mad as fuck. It was great. Definitely probably one of the best moments of now and technically. That was good shit, dude. He was so fucking mad. Like you could see the vein in the dude's forehead. I was dying. I was like, well, dude was wasted. Johnny Von Retro was fucking wasted. We need to get him on here. He'll say some shit that it can't be a live one.
Can't be a live one.
No. There's some shit he says that I can't even attach my name to, man. Some of it's rough. There's some rough shit said.
All right.
Let's plug the last shit, man. What else you been doing? Not wrestling wise. Video games, TV, movies. What's up?
I pulled out my PS4 the other day.
At Blood Suit has been trying to get us with the Large L Butcher, the legendary Large L Butcher, has been trying to get us to do some Grand Theft Auto Online, man. And dude, I turned on my fucking shit. I've been using my phone. 16 hours for a 4 gig update.
16 hours for a 4 gig update.
Yeah. That ain't gonna cut it. I was like, dude, this ain't gonna work.
You're gonna have to leave that on overnight.
Yeah, I mean, the game's not even gonna work. You think it'll even stream the game at that kind of speed?
I'd have to figure out the numbers.
No.
Let's do the math. No, let's not do the math. It's
I
a
don't
lot
know,
of
man.
numbers, and there's a lot of 8s and stuff or whatever. But
8s are cool.
Dude, no, let me tell you what happened. Me and fucking Blood Soup, we fucking played Street Fighter 5. And let me just get down to the nitty gritty here. The fact of the matter is, I fucking dropped noodles on that mug's head.
See, here's the thing.
And Russian wrestling is supreme, bro.
Did he win?
I beat him with Zangief while it was lagging.
Did you hit him with a bunch of C-clones? Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah.
It's so cheap. I used that to beat the story mode and I didn't even understand it. I could put it on like the hardest fucking difficulty and just hit him with C-clones. Just repeatedly. Doesn't make any sense. Hope he doesn't listen to this before I get to play him. 'Cause that's what I'm going to try to do. Dude, I haven't been playing any. I've backed off on the Skyrim. Like, I started the expansion that I'd never played, walked on the island, walked around the island, picked up like 4 new plants, and I haven't touched it since.
Oh, wow.
I don't know what.
Skyrim death.
It's been like a week and a half, man. I don't know. I'm just like, I'm about to intake a whole new story, so I'm like, I have to actually pay attention to the dialogue and shit. And I'm like, I don't want to do this right now. That's the Sonic 2D game that was coming out, got pushed back.
Sonic Mania?
Was that the 2D one? Or then they're coming out with another 3D one as well.
Yeah.
You think anybody's going to be any good? I got the 2D one. I thought it'd be good for like me and the kids to play and shit. And it's
The
got
2D is going to be probably going to be badass.
Yeah.
Because that's
Sonic.
That's where Sonic excels, and that's why most of Sonic's fucking handheld games, they've stayed true to the 2D, and they are the fucking bomb.
Yeah.
Man, for sure. I used to have one on Game Boy Advance, and I love that fucking game. Like, it was the bee's knees. It was titties. It was all that stuff.
What about the discontinue of the Nintendo regular mini
Classic?
Yeah. What the fuck is up with that?
Creating false demand.
Do you think they're going to come out with a joint system like that does Super Nintendo and regular, possibly?
Man, it's gonna be the fact of the matter is, why would you even pay for one? Number one, why would you even pay the scalper price? Because that's the only way you're gonna get them now, baby.
Yeah. And they're $180 right now.
When you could just fucking buy a damn like Chinese clone on fucking eBay or some shit.
Yeah, I got 2 of them in my house. Those
things are legit. They're coming out with a fucking Game Boy Advance.
Fuck yeah.
That plays color and the original.
Dude, I saw something that was like 16-in-1 or some shit.
Wow, that's a lot.
Yeah. It played regular, Super, Sega. I think it had a way you could like put the Game Boys in there and shit. It was like fucking ridiculous. I think it was like $400 or something.
And you can build one cheaper than that.
Yeah. Or you can just get an emulator and play whatever the fuck you want.
Exactly. But you can totally put that into like a Raspberry Pi or some shit real easy.
Yeah. Yeah, I've like seen those things, but I don't know what the fuck any of those things are. Like I saw like a Twitter moment. They're like, "Oh, a new Raspberry Pi's out."
Yeah.
And I'm like, "What the fuck is that sandwich? Meaty." Dude, I don't know. What other game? Man, the South Park's pushed back. I got the ESO, the Morrowind ESO's coming out. I don't even have the internet. I got the special edition order. Don't even have the fucking internet. How I'm gonna play it?
Why'd you do that?
I don't know, because it comes with a really cool statue of
okay, cool.
of a Dwemer like Centurion like thing. So I was. I'm a fucking nerd.
There you go. What about so I'm playing Black Mesa. I'm going back.
Half-Life?
Going back to my roots. Except it's a remake of my roots.
I've only played Half-Life 1 and 2.
And I'm editing out the fucking loads.
Okay, wait. Was Half-Life 2 on the PlayStation 2? No. Right?
No, Half-Life 1 was.
That's the only one I've only played Half-Life 1 then. I've only played one of them. That's Half-Life 1. I played it on the PlayStation 2.
Well, that's what I'm replaying now. And it's the remake. So,
what was the comparison? What do you think about the PS2 version versus the computer? How much worse was it?
Versus the computer?
Yeah, I know it was worse.
It's just fucking infinitely longer load times for one. You're loading off of a fucking DVD drive. That's one thing.
Dude, I never really paid much attention to load times back in the day. I would just fucking just...
That was a game that the load time, like, I've played the port that was on Dreamcast,
Yeah.
and you want to talk about fucking load times.
What about the rumored, like, Shenmue 3 or something?
It
Or
better
4?
happen. They crowdsource that shit. I know people like you want to play it. I know I would play it. I would buy it because I fucking buy every goddamn game that's on the fucking store. Because I don't have anything else to do. That's all I do is play video games.
Dude, all I do is fucking move rocks and mow grass like a fucking caveman out there with a goddamn pair of scissors trying to cut a damn 20-acre field. But, what about, fuck.
Finally, God.
There was some other game I was thinking about, I think, man, but I don't even remember what the fuck it was now.
That Sonic shit, man, I'd fucking get it. I get it because I even play fucking Shadow the Hedgehog.
Yeah.
I mean, I pretty much play fucking... I bought Sonic Generations on PC again. Even though the fucking PS3 disc's right over there.
Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do, man.
I mean, I'm a Sonic Mark. I mean, I got his fucking tattoos all over me.
Yeah. You got
So-
like 3 different Sonic family tattoos, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's a big deal. That's a bunch of tats, man.
That's fandom.
That's fandom, man. That's real love. That's genuine.
And I get compliments on them bitches.
Hell yeah.
And they ain't even finished.
The Tekken's coming out soon. That's gonna be serious.
I already told fucking Blood Super I'm whipping his ass. I told him Tekken's gonna be different, motherfucker.
Dude, they have a Bullet Club and fucking like Okada skins for the Japanese, but I don't think it's gonna come to the U.S. Which sucks, man. The king is Okada. King is the Rainmaker, dude. That's fucking awesome, but I don't think it's gonna happen. Broke my dick off. Dude, there's still some game that just totally slipped my fucking mind that I was totally wanting to talk about and get your opinion, but I don't even remember what the fuck it was, man.
Come on now, what is it? Something coming out new?
I don't fucking know, dude. Sometimes I just fucking... It's like I got this gaping hole in my memory sometimes, man. I don't know what the fuck goes on. It's like I drank too much or something.
So you cover the Shenmue. Yeah, I'd get that.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, no, here we go. The Jason game. What do you think about that?
Considering I got Dead by Daylight.
The
I'm
one with
no-
Michael Myers?
Yeah, totally.
How badass was that?
It's fucking awesome going
God
on. Killing
damn.
him.
That's on the computer, right?
Yeah. Well, they got it on PS4 too, I think.
Oh, shit.
But it's an online game. You play with fucking 4 other
Fuck.
people. You choose to be a survivor or a fucking serial killer. And I buy video games because I literally am just bored all the time.
King of technology.
So, and I bought this and I played this. And, yeah, I would totally get that fucking Jason game when it comes out.
It looks badass, man. And I want to play it. You know, they finally got a release date on it. You know, our dude, Nikki Styles, he was a backer on that game.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, good job for him.
Yeah, and he's been waiting for a while for it, you know. And you get to play as, either Jason or the teenagers or whatever. It's got every Jason in it. It's got every fucking Jason from every fucking movie. Jason X, Jason Space, Jason Goes to Hell.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, there's your multiplayer maps.
Dude. All those Jasons they look good. Like the one that's like the snakes and shit coming out of his head and he's all like
Jason
rotted.
Goes to Hell.
I popped when I saw that shit, dude. I was like, fuck yes. They need to fucking get all these horror guys in one game, in a fighting game. I don't know I know it's a lot of different license and like movie companies, but goddamn, you be printing money.
You be printing money.
Like
Films are dead, damn it.
You would be printing money. Jason, Pumpkinhead, Michael Myers, fucking the Puppet Masters, fucking Freddy Krueger. Who else is there? The evil Jack Frost, not the kid movie Jack Frost. Help out the kid movie Jack Frost.
Woo!
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck that dude up too. Throw a couple Disney characters in there.
You gotta have a couple cans in there.
Yeah, dude. But all the Toy Story characters as one character, and then like,
Yes.
yeah, dude. Throw Darth Vader in there. This is a game I want to buy.
Yeah.
I want to have Darth Vader against the Toy Story characters versus Jason in a 3-way battle to hell.
Yeah, dude. Who's using the Force? Is the
Dude.
Force fucking restricted?
Dude.
Is that considered PEDs?
Whatever Toy Story character is on top is the one that's in control, and that's the one's moves you have. So if Buzz Lightyear's the guy on top, you got the space moves. Woody's on top, you're a cowboy. Fucking Red Dead Redemption 2 coming out, shooting the fucking guns. If Rex is on top, you got the Rex power. This is a solid idea, man. This is a money idea.
Dude, can we throw Jurassic Park, the T-Rex in there?
Sure. Fuck it.
Sweet. That sounds good. I'd buy that.
Me too, man.
I'd fucking mark for that.
Me fucking too. What about this game company that's remaking old games, apparently? I just found this today, and they're remaking that Night Trap Sega game. I sent it in that DM.
Yeah.
What the fuck is up with that?
I never played the first one. Fuck it, I'd buy it.
You'd buy it?
I'd buy it. Just to be, because I didn't get the experience on, PC.
That was one of
Whatever it was.
that was one of those games that, like, one of the first ones that had, like, actual actors and shit in it, wasn't it?
I forget what they call it. It's just like live action fucking video games, basically.
Yeah.
What it is. And it's just recorded segments. I used to play
Mavis Beacon
fucking-
typing.
a click adventure or whatever, and it was fucking Dark Seed 2, and like it was just full of FMV,
Yeah.
full motion video,
Yeah.
and that was the whole game. It was, and I guess they thought it was the future, but the
The
images
future is now.
the images looked really shitty, and 3D was really good. So, fuck that. That wasn't the future. You're just stupid. But
I don't know, dude. I think that's a really interesting concept, though, that company, like, remaking games like that. Like, I never even thought about that, dude. Like, that's not even something that ever crossed my mind. Just taking old fucking games and legit just being a smart fucking dude and like, reprogramming them on PlayStation 4 discs. Like, how are they getting away with that?
how do you get the licensing for that?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is the license expired or something, maybe?
Or is there a set dollar amount for a license from Sony?
Yeah.
And then, that's all they ain't gonna turn the money down.
Yeah. See, that was fucking crazy. I was just like, why aren't people making, like... Why isn't Super Mario All-Stars on a fucking disc somewhere that I can put in my PS4, I'm sure it is, and for some people,
You can emulate anything on anything.
Yeah. I'm just like, I'm just like, that's such a fucking idea, dude. The last game I guess I'm going to talk about, man, this game popped the shit out of me. I played it a lot before I got off in this fucking bumfuck internet area. Star Wars Battlefront 2. Did you
it's
watch?
coming out. I didn't watch it.
Oh,
I've got two shooters.
Dude.
I got to do Destiny 2 on PC, and then I got to do this fucking... I just saw the notification on Origin Access.
Yeah.
Battlefront 2, didn't watch the video, because, you know me, I don't fucking really click anything.
Man, this fucking game, it's every era of Star Wars. Like, there's Darth Maul's in there, and fucking, the first 3 trilogies chronologically. All those people are in there. Then you got all the people from the middle 3 chronologically, and then there's going to be the new people.
Oh, wow, that's awesome.
Yeah,
I'm down for that.
It's gonna have like in the thing it showed fucking like of course it showed like Darth and Luke and all the normals, but it showed Darth Maul, it showed fucking Obi-Wan, Qui-Gon Jinn, it showed all these fucking people.
Is Mace Windu.
That's what they did not show, Mace Windu, but goddamn.
If Samuel L. Jackson is not in this fucking game, I'm gonna be so mad. That motherfucker and what was it? It was either purple or pink. I can't remember.
Purple, I think.
It was purple.
Yeah.
His purple lightsaber is the fucking the only reason I really like the new trilogy.
The first 3, yeah. The first 3 chronologically.
Yeah. The fucking episodes 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah. Dude, okay, I just started watching that shit.
Even though I think he was only in the first two. Or maybe it was...
I just started watching the first three chronological movies, the ones that came out in the late early 2000s or mid 2000s, whatever.
I got to see it in theaters.
God damn, dude. There's so much special effects. Darth Maul isn't only in the first fucking movie, and he's only in there for like 10 minutes.
Man, what a fucking lightsaber battle.
Dude, but what the fuck, dude? When I was a kid, I thought that I didn't watch any Star Wars until I was until now. And when I was a kid and I saw this Darth Maul dude, I thought he was a big fucking deal. If I would have known this guy was only in 10 minutes of fucking cinematic history, that's fucking fucked up, man. He's in 10 minutes of cinematic history and this fucking dude is in the hugest fucking dude on the Star Wars Episode 1 cover. He's the hugest fucking dude.
Well, he was the main enemy in that arc.
He was in the movie for 10 minutes, dude.
Yeah, but during that whole movie, you also had the fucking droid invasion of the fucking Gunkins.
Those droids sucked.
No, those fucking Gunkins sucked. Miso so sorry. Miso don't give a goddamn.
They suck too.
Fuck those guys. Okay.
Dude, Jar Jar Binks riding in that fucking water in that fucking movie was literally the worst scene, I think, in maybe movie. It looked like a Beastie Boys music video, dude. I was like, what the fuck is going on?
Intergalactic.
Yeah, dude.
Planet.
That fucking video game, though, man, you need to watch that because it's going to have characters from every fucking era, man, and I'm fucking excited for that.
I'm going to be stoked because I get a fucking 10% discount.
Yeah.
Through Origin Access, so...
I get everything through Amazon, man. You get hella discount if
That's
for
true.
PlayStation 4. Dude,
Well, I could probably pre-order it now through a certain website.
I'm waiting for the special edition to see what it has. Like last year's, did you see the Battlefront 1 special edition? It came with a fucking 6-pack refrigerator that was Han Solo stuck in the fucking...
Was it Carbonite?
Yeah.
The Carbonite fucking prison?
It was a fucking 6-pack fridge. I didn't even see it until after I got the game. And I was like, damn, that would be awesome to have. So I'm waiting to see what this one's gonna be. Cause I got the fucking RC car, Coon.
Yeah, whenever that's
the
coming
fucking
out.
South Park stick of
They're pushing that shit back way back.
Yeah, it's January or February now of next year.
It was fucking December.
No.
Yep.
But dude, that RC Coon, I bet those Coons are already made. I bet those RC cars are already
probably sitting somewhere collecting dust.
Yeah, dude. Everybody's gonna get them, and all the batteries are gonna be fucking dead that are in the car.
Yeah.
None of them are gonna start. They're gonna have a new pack. They're gonna have to conclude a new pack of batteries. Like these things have been made for over a fucking year now. But yeah, dude, that Battlefront, man, you got to get that. I got to get that. We got to play that. I got to get internet because that's gonna be fucking fun. Because like I loved that. My favorite thing was Hero Battle on Battlefront 1.
What, multiplayer?
Yeah, and
where you got to be
where one person was.
Yeah, okay.
I love playing that shit, dude.
Dude, I'd fuck people up with anybody that had health regen. I would fuck you up,
dude. I loved when you got the hang of Emperor Palpatine.
Yes, yeah, dude.
He was a beast when you got the fucking hang of him, dude. That fucking lightning would just crumple normal characters.
Yeah,
and you could just redo your health and shit. And then I got good with Han.
All you'd have to do is run off and hide somewhere.
Yeah, Hans was really easy to be good with because he was just pretty much a normal character, except he was a little bit stronger. He was really good to be easy with. But
that pistol they finally released as a DLC.
Did they?
Yeah.
See, I just played the first version. I never got any of the DLC.
I got that on PS4. I got that fucking pistol, and that fucking pistol was beast.
Hell yeah! Like I know they came out with I think it was Rogue One characters for it as download. Like,
oh really?
Krennic, General Krennic, and Rey.
I haven't watched Rogue One.
That's a good movie, man.
I have watched 7.
Force Awakens.
Yeah.
A lot of people put Rogue One in their top 5 or top 3, top 5. Like they're like, this is one of the best Star Wars movies of all time.
I'd have to watch that.
Dude, I tell you, one of my favorite characters. Now that I've watched like most of them, I still haven't watched Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith. I haven't even watched it yet. But
you're only it's Undertaker fucking.
All it is is the end. All it is the end when he turns into Darth Vader. That's the only thing that matters. That's what I've heard. But this fucking that movie, man. One of the characters in that movie, Donnie Yen that played the It Man. That was the movie's about Bruce Lee's trainer. He's like a karate dude. He's a karate Jedi. And he is the fucking most badass character. I think he's maybe my favorite Star Wars character of all time. He is a karate fucking Jedi. And it's something, dude. Like, it's worth watching the movie just to see him. And supposedly there's a rumor that he's like gay with the other dude that he's like best friends with. And I mean, if he is, that's even cool. I mean, that's cool too. I don't give a fuck. But like, that was like a breakthrough that a lot of people have pushed, even though it's not confirmed. But like, you know how everybody grabs onto anything they can nowadays to promote anything.
Yeah. Bullshit.
But man, yeah, you should watch that movie. It just came out like last week, I think. But I guess
I just got the new grandpa car.
Hell yeah, dude. You need to put some fucking system in that shit and go listen to Dirty Diana riding the streets drinking 40s.
That's what I'm talking about.
I'll hang out the fucking car with like a bandana around my head.
The motherfucker, I gotta fix it up. It runs, but I can't.
Hell yeah.
I gotta get it to pass emissions.
Dude, I gotta fix the Honda up.
Man, I would have bought that Honda.
Yeah. It's just sitting. I bought the tires were brand fucking new, and it's just been sitting for like a year. So I've been driven like twice. That's so bad. I spent like $400 fucking on tires, and it's just sitting.
Better hit them bitches with some armor all before they fucking dry rot.
I need to do something. I'm going to hell, man.
Oh,
that's it, bro. That's it.
That's it.
It's a wrap.
It's a wrap.
Pro Wrestling Tees.
America and stuff.
We covered a lot of stuff.